Yo, what's up, family? I'm back. It's me. No, thank you. Good to see you again. Hopefully you're happy to see me, because I'm surely happy to see you. Welcome to another vlog. Got an exciting day today. I always say that because it's always exciting. Listen, I'm happy to be alive. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm breathing. Hey, do something for me. Like, off tops. If you take a deep breath, inhale, exhale. If you can do that, I mean, you're blessed. I mean, God has blessed you to wake up this morning, so make today count. Listen, today, a few things before we get started. APMG Clothing. Hey, I need y'all to like this video. I need you to subscribe. I need you to continue to support your boy. I greatly appreciate it. I'm rocking the Love More tee, so we got that joint popping. Hey, I'm still doing, just for this vlog, after this, I'm taking a discount down. We're gonna keep it moving, but we still doing that 35% off Lenexa. Hey, that God is undefeated tees are going crazy. So supplies limited. I will not be restocking those, so make sure you grab those joints. Only a few sizes left, so get those right away. But no, today what we're gonna be doing is we're going to our Serve Team Appreciation Day. So what we did, we rented out a movie theater. So we're about to go to B&B Theaters, about to watch Black Widow. And it's for our Serve Team. It was free for them. What we're working on doing, and I encourage everybody, like if you're a leader of a church, organization, or whatever, culture is important, but build a culture of celebration and appreciation. So that's what we're trying to do, is build that culture of appreciation. So what we're going to be doing is just taking our Serve Team, letting them know thank you every Sunday for serving, for taking time out from their families, getting to church early, to being, trying to be there for everybody else that's coming through the doors, just showing our appreciation for them. So we greatly appreciate them. Again, EC is my church home, so faith, family, Kansas City, this is the faith part. What I do, a big part of who I am and my family. So I'm excited to go out there. John's gonna hit us with some B-roll. We rolling the Honda today. Listen, my Yukon, the AC went out of my Yukon, so that's why you haven't seen that in a while. But we're gonna get that fixed. It's way too hot in KC for me to driving around trying to do a vlog sweating, and y'all gonna think I'm going to hell or something like that. Like, what's going on with Justin? But now we're about to get that joint fixed. I miss driving. We're gonna give it a name. I only have a name for the Yukon, but I miss driving it. So we're gonna get that out soon. I got some exciting things coming with that Yukon, so just wait. And we're gonna do some things this winter with that, and add some additions. It's about that time. So I'll see y'all at the theater. Actually, nah, scratch that. We're gonna do some chatting when we're in the car. Got some things I want to share with you, some things that's on my mind, and Jai hit us with some B-roll, and I'll see you soon. So, hey, we were talking about, you heard me mention building a culture of appreciation and celebration. And I mean, in my opinion, in the leadership roles that I've had, I do not claim by any means necessary to be this leadership guy, this guru, but I have had experience in it. And I just think a culture of appreciation and celebration is important. There are other things to a culture that propel an organization to continue to move forward. But it's a focus of mine when it comes to the church organization that I'm part of, EC, of course, is that we develop a culture of celebration and appreciation, right? it's also important, which is another tangent I could go off on, but one thing I'd like to say is, how do you know you're winning? How do you know if you're winning if you don't keep score? So I believe metrics and setting metrics are important to know, hey, are we winning? Are we doing a good job? If we're not, let's reevaluate. But without people, going back to celebration, I mean, people are the most important asset that we have. And that's not just church, that's in any organization. So without people, I mean, you have nothing. So I think it's important not to necessarily just kind of, I don't even want to say guilt, but not push people to, you need to serve, and we need this, we need that. But for one, serving is an opportunity. It's great. It's an opportunity to make a difference in the lives of people. Our hosts are very important for our weekend celebrations, our weekend services. I like to call them celebrations, and that's an opportunity to make a difference in the life of somebody that may be walking through the door, that may need to encounter or have a God experience, and that host could be the God experience that they have. So that's an opportunity to make a difference. And I told we have a stand-up every Sunday morning before service with our serve teams. But for a long time I saw serving, and I used to say this when I would get up and talk to our leadership, as thank you for your sacrifice, and thank you for the sacrifices that you make. And yes, it is a sacrifice, but more importantly, it's a pleasure to serve. I mean, it's an opportunity to serve God's people and to walk in the calling and the gift that God has for you, and you have an opportunity to make a difference in the life of somebody else. So that's a great opportunity. So I've really changed my thinking hey, it's a sacrifice, because sacrifice has a negative connotation to it. To change that wording from sacrifice to the opportunity, and glad that we have the pleasure to be able to serve, because it is a great gift and it's an honor to be able to serve God's people. But a part of what we're doing today is a part of us creating that culture of, we talk about serving, and we do different things to hopefully enhance the education and the understanding and the clarity of what our serve team has of what they do and why they do, and understanding their wins. And a win is essentially, hey, I know each Sunday what I'm walking in to do, and I know if I've won based off of that metric that I've set. So, for example, if a win is that we have one salvation that day, then we know if we have a salvation on a Sunday, then we celebrate that win. So today is just celebrating not necessarily a particular metric or a win, but it's a part of us creating that foundation of, hey, we are a church that appreciates the people that serve, and let's celebrate and let's have fun. Let's build community. Part of that is building camaraderie, life groups, and all of that. But that's just fellowshipping. That's what we call a community. So we're building community with each other. We're going to go out and have fun. No teaching, it's not where we're giving information, anything like that. It's just us fellowshipping and enjoying each other's company, but also celebrating the fact that, hey, we get an opportunity to serve, and it's a great opportunity to do so. So that's one thing that we're building. I would encourage, especially, I have different facets of, I have this organizational side and the secular arena that I work in, but also heavily involved in the church. But especially for churches, when we talk about serving on Sundays and serve teams, the question I would pose is, if you're in leadership position, and leadership does not always mean like senior pastor or first lady, whatever you want to call it, senior leadership. You can be over a team, you can be over a volunteer team, then you're a leader. But what have you done to appreciate those that serve underneath you, your direct reports, and what have you done to build a culture of continuous celebration, right? We work, it's kind of like the saying, work hard, play hard. We work, but also make sure you throw in celebration and appreciation into that. I believe that is so important. And you'll see, if you're at somewhere where you're trying to rebuild, maybe you don't have a great culture right now, but start there. And with that, with building that culture, this is what I'll leave you with this is evaluate who you have around your table. So we talked to even when in the kind of, let me say, restructuring phase for us, I met with my dad, which is the senior pastor, and my mother, which is Pastor Carolyn, so they're the senior leadership of the church. But we had a conversation about who we had around our table, because you will be only as good at those you have around your table making the decisions. And you can often tell by looking at an organization or a church where they are, the decisions they make. You can tell who's at the table by the fruit that they bear. So, one of the examples I used in one of the short videos I did was called Right Seat. Are you in the right seat, essentially? So what that means is looking at the people that you have, and do you have the people in the right seat? They could be a great person, but they could be in the wrong seat, and you have to ensure that you have the right people in the right seat in order to get where you're trying to go, especially in the church. You have to make sure you have the right people in the right seat. So sometimes we shy away from that because we don't want to hurt feelings. It could be somebody, a great example, which is hilarious, is you can have somebody get up to sing on a Sunday, and they can be horrible, like all out horrible. And I guarantee you, it'll be 3 or 4 people. That person get out, service is over, and go, I so enjoyed you today. It's like, stop lying. They were horrible. But what we do is we build a culture of a lack of transparency. So therefore, what happens is, of course, that person does not get called back up to sing, and they're like, 20 people told me I was wonderful. What happened? And then their feelings get hurt. Then they're like, they don't call me up. And all because somebody should have pulled her aside. You say, I appreciate the effort, but your keys is so off. You know what I mean? Like something, let's just be honest. We can do it with love, but we need to have a certain level of transparency to say, hey, let's stop lying, and it's just not working, or this is not what it is. But we can't be afraid to hurt feelings, because you'll have a lot of people in the wrong seat not operating like they need to operate. And ultimately, you hurt that person and you'll hurt the organization. So evaluate who you have at your seat, and especially, the table, that's kind of like the leadership and who's making the decisions. Evaluate who you have around your table. Like seriously, look at who you have around your table. If you're a church that says, I want to reach young adults, and we need more young people in the church, and if you're one of those people, but everybody around your table making decisions is 75 and up, so evaluate who you have around your table. They should look like what you want your church to look like. And I guess that's good. That's like a quote. So we got put that in lower thirds right there. Who you have around your table should look like what you want your church to look like. Or phrase it differently, who you have around your table should look like what you want your organization to look like. So that's important. So again, that's just stuff that I've learned. Again, I'm not don't take my information as golden, but I will say when I've applied it, it has worked, and it's worked for us. So I strongly believe in it, and hey, we're continuing to move forward. But that's enough for me. I just felt like kind of getting some stuff getting off my chest, but sharing that with you. Hopefully that helps. It has helped us. We still have a long way to go, but we're getting there. We're taking strategic steps. We're letting God order our steps, and we're going to get there. So almost at the movie, so I'll see y'all at B&B Theaters, and we're about to have some popcorn, have a Holy Ghost good time. Now we ain't gonna do all that kind of stuff, but no, we're gonna have a good time, and appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Another day. This is kind of more of this is not a vlog with a lot of B-roll and cars and stuff like that, but this is more so me sharing with you, because this is another part of me. Different facets. We all have different facets of us, but I'm constantly trying to learn more in the form of leadership and how to make things better. We have kind of like a golden saying in our leadership team: keep it simple, make it better. We want to fight complexity. We don't always have to add 20 different elements to make things better. Sometimes making it better is in the details, and we can keep it simple, but let's just make it better. And that often gives a lot of clarity as well. So I'll talk to you all. See you later. Peace. made it to the movie theater. We're here to celebrate with our serve team. You kind of heard my spiel on how that's so important. Remember, create a culture of celebration and appreciation. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this Marvel movie, Black Widow. Until next time, I'll see y'all. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment below. Appreciate your support. See you next time.